Grayskull.
That's why when I was spitting, I used to spit as like in a pseudo American accent, like Money Love. Obviously, however, there was a counterculture here where if around that era when there was elitism, like, you know, go from software to hardware, it was almost like also why rapping in that assumed accent, like people back in the day, like Slick Rick, not even Slick Rick, sorry, Cookie Crew and Derek B and all them had rapped in American accents, being from the UK, Money Love. And it was like, you got to rap in your own accent now. And so that's when I sort of made a transition from rapping in a sort of mid-Atlantic accent to rapping UK. And that's when UK scene was like flourishing and you had to like represent where you were really from and sound how you really sound. And then also, yeah, there was a lot of people who were, what's the word? I don't know, it would stop you. There was a lot more scrutiny back then, I would say. A lot more scrutiny, how you sounded, what you used. This is back in the early 2000s, but now that kind of shit's whatever.
Yeah, that's the essence of hip hop, basically. Question everybody, every newcomer, make sure you know your shit.
You gotta sound different. Do you remember everyone sounded different? Now everyone sounds very similar. And I've got to say this, in underground hip hop, even because everyone talks about trap all sound the same, which it does. But if you think about it, guys, underground hip hop, and I've said this before publicly, is that everyone's got that Griselda sound, that drumless sound that Alchemist and stuff have, Griselda, and like all these underground dudes are aping that and like trying to like copy that. And it's almost like
now. I gotta say that drumless shit rubs me the wrong way every time.
Like, God damn it, drop the fucking drums. To be honest, I've got to keep it real.
I love it when there's a mixture. I do it myself sometimes. So sometimes
less.
When you do that only, that's where the problem is.
It's gotta be a sample
with just loops and simple loops. I have a problem. But if you do it and you've got intricate chops going on that are making a really intricate and interesting arrangement, it's a different story.
And can we get real bass drops back? And not that damn distorted sounding bass. I want the real bump trunk rattling back.
Right.
Can we get that back?
That's what I want.
That's why I play all my shit live now. Like if I don't play it, I don't really want it these days. And I'm not even good at the bass, but I pretend like I am.
I gotta get that.
It's almost like I deliberately went the other way because everything's so down tempo and sort of like almost like a lot of these beats sound like the sort of like from a horror film. You know, it's really gloomy, eerie. And big up the guys that do that well, but I've went deliberately to a more up-tempo. Like, and actually that's why, for example, For the Fucking Love, I didn't make one beat under 90 BPM, I don't think. Deliberately.
Rashid, that's Rashid's round.
He says he won't rhyme on anything under 88, right? Isn't 88 the sweet spot? Or your
88, after anything under 88, we gotta talk.
You know,
that's what I'm saying. I reckon
yesterday I actually did your thing, Rashid. I actually pitched my thing up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring this up above 80 something for the day because Rashid was talking about it last night.
Anything below 88 it just sounds a little bit like, I don't know, man, just a little bit.
And for me, I don't feel like I ride those beats well. So
it's harder.
That's my thing. So for me, they never really resonated with me because I always felt forced on them.
But you like the joint that I shared that was 86 BPM.
That was 86, but
it was close enough.
But it also, remember, I already had an idea for what I wanted. So when you played it, I was like, yo, I know exactly what to do with that. So
the hi-hats were doing some things too, which makes it deceptively 86.
That's right.
It was somewhat different, you know what I mean? And again, to your point, the drums also play a huge part in how things sound. You know, again,
hugely.
Quarter notes versus eighth notes versus 16th notes all have a different feel at the same BPM. So
sometimes the tempo doesn't matter, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Think about it. Happy and Hey Ya are both 80 BPM, and they both really are 160 BPM.
Right.
Yeah, because it is specifically if you're a rapper, you can do the double time shit as well.
What was that? Was this?
If you can do like a double time flow, it makes it sound faster as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's my problem. I'm like, hate it.
I like doing that shit.
You see, for your rhyme style, I would do something differently than double time.
Huh?
For your rhyme style, though, I would do something differently. If I would go on one of those slower beats, I would take my time and make it more molasses, like an EPMD, like an old Eric Sermon flow or something.
Oh yeah.
I would see that. I could see that, but like, I think there's a time and a place for double time. I just can't do that for 16 bars or 32 bars.
That's
like,
a hard skill as well, man.
Yeah, and people are dope at it. So I'm not knocking them. It's just not me.
Yeah. But that's it. You gotta keep it real to yourself. Yeah. I was surprised Eminem started doing that shit, because Eminem never showed any inclination to be double time rapper, but now he's on every trap beat doing double time. Like, really?
It's damn near all he does now is double time.
1,000 miles a minute. You know what I mean? Like,
and he's nothing wrong with him, but damn. Yeah, I was actually a fan of songs like, I hate to say it, but I was a fan of songs like Stan, like his second album, the Marshall Mathers LP. I love that album, to be honest.
Same.
Stan is a dope song though. Stan is dope.
It's really dope.
Yeah.
But it's the message, but it's also the delivery. Like that was
Mark
the
45
Eminem
King on the beat.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mark the 45 King produced it.
Yes, that was the Eminem, like we like, yo, this dude is, to me, like even the first one, I thought the first album was dope because it was so left fieldish.
Different.
Yeah.
And like, I thought it was dope. But again, he was rhyming his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even like, again, to me, I never had any desire to try to kill my mom. But
I'm
I can understand.
Right
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it true what they say though? Is it true? Do you guys subscribe to the fact that Eminem, he can rhyme his ass off, but people have long said, and this is mainly Lord Jamar, who's been at the forefront of saying this, that black people can't relate to Eminem's content. Do you think that's true?
I won't say it's all black people, but most people can't relate.
Do you think as a general rule, would that be true?
Yeah, that's from the people I come across. Most people I know.
I think it depends. I don't really think it's that simple, because relate to, as far as, again, if we want to break it down and say, all right, well, the trailer park, like, if you didn't live in a trailer park, it doesn't matter if you're white or black. Right?
Exactly.
You know,
I'm not from the States, and I never lived in a trailer park, so I can't relate to that shit.
But you can still hear the dopeness in the rhyme if it resonates with you, right?
Yeah.
And that's my thing. Like, I can't relate to a lot of Griselda's content.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Yeah,
But I understand the dopeness in it. So, and I do understand Lord Jamar's point as well. I just don't think it's that black and white or that simple.
It's not that easy to break it down.
No. And
I think his point was more. I think his point was more at the root. If Eminem was black, he'd just be another rapper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that was really
well. That's true, and Eminem's even said that. Eminem's even said that's not revelation. He's even said that.
Yeah.
But I think Eminem is, at what he does, I think he is super dope.
When it comes to rhyming words, he's a savant. Outside of that, I just have to leave it alone.
I know he's not your dude. I know he's not, like,
in terms of making songs, though, I can't remember the last dope Eminem song there was. Like a dope Eminem song.
Because he's gone down that road that a lot of us don't agree with. Right? But think about, like, on the Sound Bombing projects, when that dude said, give me 11, etc. in my head of spin, medicine that had me revving like a 747 jet engine. That shit to me is bananas. That's great. Now, to Q's point, that's savant level rhyming.
It was.
You know what I mean? But I can also see how somebody be like, yeah, but is he really saying anything? But to me, for that song, that something, I can't, something, I get weeded. My daughter scribbled over this rhyme. I couldn't read it.
Ironically, that track, I remixed it. The one that was on Sound Bombing, I remixed it.
Word?
Yeah, I did. It was dope. But yes. I scribbled over that line. I couldn't read it. My daughter scribbled over the line. I couldn't read it. But yeah, that was around the time when he nearly signed for Duck Down. And if you remember, the Master Mathers, I believe it was the MM2. Basically, they had a Buckshot on like a bonus track.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. I think it was I got you open, right? They did a version of that,
and
which was dope. I wish he'd went that way almost more boom bap. Because he was with the Outsiders and all that stuff as well. Do you remember?
Yeah, I was gonna say
the Outsiders, Jersey.
I had mentioned that. Yeah, when he was rolling with them, like I actually thought he had potential, and then he lost me. Just like that.
I'm lost too, Q. I'm with you, Q. I'm lost.
Oh, I'm not sitting here at all saying like I'm checking for Eminem, like anything new coming out. Anything new? I'm not. Nah. I'm simply saying like when it comes to his skill level, I get it. Like I respect the hell out of what
and that's strictly what I judge him on. I only judge him on
mind-blowingly good with his delivery, but in terms of songs, like we said, nah.
Yeah. But the funny thing is his last album. I remember I got excited. I was like, "Yo, he actually got the dope verse," and then I realized, "Damn, that's Royce."
But so that was when before I really. So remember, what is it? Bad versus Evil.
Bad versus Evil.
That Caterpillar joint, that Royce Caterpillar joint was dope though.
Bad Meets Evil. Yeah.
They had a few joints together on there.
But again, like
I don't judge him based on like the content of his rhymes. It's just his ability that I judge him on.
Yeah.
And I don't listen to his albums. I don't go push play on anything, but I fucking respect the hell out of M. And I don't ever shit on M.
As a lyricist.
I think just talking about it as a lyricist, you can't really shit on him. Man.
I feel like T-Bear
What about this whole thing with Game? Do you reckon? Because Game even said publicly, "I'm not going to fuck with the white boy because the white boy will kill anybody." He said this publicly, and now he's going for M. Really? After you said what you said?
Yeah, I don't think this is about hip hop. I need some checks and attention right now.
Yeah, man. That's
honestly, I think Game could do it.
You really? Oh, wow. After you said publicly he couldn't?
No, I think Game could do it.
Yeah.
I will say this. To get like
he'll have the crowd on his side for sure.
He definitely have the crowd on his side, yeah.
But Game can also spit, and I think he's another one of those dudes where when he does like the what was that song was it damn, oh my god, I want to say Skate, but it wasn't Skate. Fuck. It was one of them songs where the sample had a word in it. So every verse, when the word came up in the sample, he was letting the sample speak and then rhyme into it.
Is that the track with that Kanye produced?
Was it I can't remember who did it.
I think Kanye produced it. And
I'm on the documentary, right?
Oh my God!
Get fine.
No, not that one. Not that one.
No, that one.
Dreams.
This is why not being home kills me because I can't look at the computer. Yo,
it wasn't Dreams. You don't think it was Dreams?
No.
Yeah, because I think Cardi produced that as well, right?
Yeah, I love that song. That's the one Kanye did on this.
I'll find it and share it. But so I don't think it would be a landslide. If I had to say who I would go with right now, gun in my head, I think I would ride with M. But I wouldn't be surprised if Game held his own.
I mean, the last time Eminem got beaten was like the '96 Scribble Jam against. You remember MC Juice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, wow. Juice took him to school, but like I think that was the last time dude took an L.
I think
memory serves correct.
Game is criminally underrated. Like I think
he's underrated
because of his mouth. People just tune him out because like he's like. He starts talking, you're like, God damn it, just shut up, be an MC.
For him, for the Game, for me, it's not that. I love the Game every time I hear him, but I think his story walking into hip hop is what is always kind of makes me hold him off because he didn't walk into hip hop as a hip hopper. He walked in like, well, I guess I can make some money doing this shit. And
that dating show he was on, bro. Do you remember that dating show? He was on a dating show. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So
he didn't walk in with the love for hip hop. So
yeah.
He always got the stiff arm for me just because he didn't walk in loving the
yeah.
But I always loved it.
And it was also the name drops he was giving. He was always referencing Dre, 50, everyone, Pac, Biggie. Come on, man.
I know these people. Names.
Well, I think that goes along with his name, though. I think that's creative, though, because like his name being the game, he's like, okay, I'm documenting the game. I'm documenting hip hop. I'm like, okay, I can give you that, but I'm sick of that, though.
That's fair, but you gave him a lot of space to move with that one. You gave him an out.
I mean, that's what I thought. I thought that was how he came with it. I thought that was his intention. I don't know if that's.
I don't know.
I made that shit up, and he paid me for that. I want to check.
But I'll be interested to see what comes out from Game and what comes back from M, man. I'll be interested to see that shit. I want to see it. I don't see M respond. I don't think. I am sick of Eminem dissing like easy targets. Like someone who can bring it to him. I want to see him spark.
Right. Didn't he have a beef with like Machine Gun Kelly or some shit?
Exactly. MGK.
Isn't he like a pop singer or some shit? Like what is?
Yeah, exactly. Christina Aguilera, Britney fucking Spears. Come on, man.
The other problem is Timberlake. Battles with the people that aren't a real threat now. He hasn't taken a battle from anybody who's a real threat since.
Nope.
Knows when, right?
I mean, Benzino. Are you fucking kidding me? Benzino. Come on, man. Bro. No.
But has before the game, like who's the last real MC to really go at him though? So it's kind of hard to say.
See, people say Joe Budden, but Joe was saying he wasn't he was Media Joe at the time, and plus
Joe was retired by then, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not a Joe Budden fan anyway, so I don't really give a lot of credit.
He's another one I think that's
remember Insane Clown Posse? Come on, man, jokes.
Like, I still think I think Joe is more talented than people realize about actually realize about him though.
I've got an answer.
He just can't pick
Cannabis was the last dude to wear it. The Cannabis was the last talented dude to go at M. Cannabis. Cannabis and M had a beef.
And that was around the time M first started getting his popularity.
That's right. When M first came into the game. Yep.
Yeah. So another one I hold my tongue with. But I think if M slowed it down and just went back to writing bars and wasn't worried about that double time shit, I think he can mop Game. But that doesn't mean Game is a slouch. But Game is dope as fuck. I love the documentary, that album, and I think I love the second album too. I just haven't been checking for much because I got sick of that style. I got sick of hearing his name and his rhymes.
The song was Shake too. I just googled it. It drive me crazy. Shake.
Okay.
I thought something about the way he did that drink was dope because again, but what he was saying in it was also to me that's just one of the songs I'm like, damn, I wish I'd have thought about it.
Because I heard you guys had Scam on your show. Obviously, Scam had the early M on his tracks. If you remember, there was a few collaborations with Scam, and obviously that's what he wrote on. He wrote on Stan, the underground shit that I did with Scam. Do you remember when he said that?
That's my homeboy. Yeah, that's my homeboy. That's my brother.
Yeah, that's what's up. I heard that one of you was connected to him.
Yeah. We got a few hours. We still have some trinkets. We released the first piece of
a few hours. That was like a whole day.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
We got stuff that'll still be getting released with him moving forward. But yeah, is
he still like actively recording?
Yeah,
it's dope.
Yeah,
but he's been doing more rock influenced stuff. I mean, still rapping, but over rock. Like that's where he is. You know, he was never. I mean, he'll say he was never really a hip hop dude. So like Shadow got him into rapping, and then once he got into rapping, he kind of took that back to what he actually enjoyed, which was rock. So,
that's what's up. Do what you love.
Yeah,
100%.
Yo, I had another question I wanted to add. I'm sorry, you want to keep going?
No, go ahead.
Okay, the UK US accent thing, that's something I've always wanted to hear somebody talk about it or discuss. It was dope to hear you mention that. Was it easy for you to do a US accent?
Comparatively, because it was like what I'd grown up on, because where I come from originally, it's like basically I didn't have anyone rapping in a UK accent around me. I just picked up what I could hear from the radio and what was on imports in the local stores and stuff. And so basically I grew up in a diet of, like I said, Public Enemy a bit later, but also De La, Jungle Brothers and all that kind of stuff. So obviously that stuff like gets in your head. And so when I first started rhyming, it was kind of like nobody was telling me I shouldn't kind of water it to a more mid-Atlantic flow. And that's what people were doing kind of at the time. And it wasn't until a bit later where I guess regional identities became more of a thing over here, and people sort of were extremely pro UK that, oh, you can't do that anymore. You got to represent where you come from. So yeah, but for me personally, I didn't find it too difficult, although you could still tell I was from UK. Okay. But it wasn't too UK, it wasn't too US, it was kind of some middle ground.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty ill. That's pretty.
Yeah, because like when Moni did. Go ahead, Q.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not as crazy as Moni, not as far American as Moni.
I didn't even know she was from the UK for years.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, when I learned that, I'm like, something's not right here.
Exactly.
Like, you couldn't tell. Yeah.
Yeah, flip my head completely.
That's good. Because ironically, Moni speaks in a British accent mainly, and she raps American, whereas Slick Rick sounds more American when he speaks, but then he raps more British. It's like the inverse of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he had, when he rhyme partners with Dana Dane, didn't Dana Dane have that?
That's right. Dana Dane tried to sound like he's from the UK as well. Yeah, he did.
That was dope, man.
And it's ill. Like I struggle to speak with an American accent, and it's my first and only language.
But yeah, there hasn't been too many. It's been, honestly, you would have thought by 2022 there'd be a lot more UK MCs that would have broken, big across the pond. I mean, we had Estelle, but then Estelle didn't really take off, and she became more of a singer anyway. And now she's like a radio personality on Apple Music, right? So, and actually, she interviewed Slick Rick the other day. But yeah, there hasn't been too many. Even Floetry, obviously, Philly and all that, right? Floetry.
Wait. Estelle was an MC?
Yeah, she started off as an MC, bro. Yeah,
I didn't know that one either.
Yeah, man.
I've heard her rhyme a little bit in some of her songs, but I thought it was more. I mean, she wasn't whack.
Yeah, she was a proper MC. I've met her before. But yeah, when she first started off, she was a real MC. And then her first album was that she did was UK released only. And then it was when she got signed by John Legend, and then she moved to the States. That's when she started doing more R&B when she relocated to the States. But when she was in the UK, she was spitting. Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of artists do that.
Us, but we gotta have these calls more often when I'm in the car. My wife volunteered to drive so I could talk.
Oh wow.
I'm about to switch. She flying, yo.
That's the beginning of a new one.